One, why am I Lee Everett from The Walking Dead? That's of none of your concern. I could not work skins. Also, don't have any skins because of the. Alright, Minecraft it just has a lot of issues for me, and I just it's hard to do them, and I don't know why. I have a lot of complications around Minecraft, even though I love this game. It's a great game. Now, I'm going to make this a series. However, it's going to be a series that I don't do very often at all. Maybe like, I don't know, once every 2 months one of these videos will come out. Potentially. It's just because this one takes a lot, it's going to take me a lot of effort to do because of certain reasons. Because these are going to be very, very long streams. I'm going to probably do this for about 3 hours. Maybe not 3 hours, maybe about... No, maybe about 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. Maybe a 2 hour long stream this will be. Just doing Minecraft. However, I will cut it down, edit it, and then upload it. But if you want to watch the full thing, you can watch the full thing. I'll make a separate playlist for it. The cold cut and the edited. The edited will just be under its proper name. The cold cut will be its own thing. But yes, and welcome to Project K. What is Project K, you ask? Well, I don't actually know. It displayed small heads and small skeletons. That's kind of funny. Well, anyway, Project K is something I've been working on for a little bit. I haven't worked on it much, but it was an old design that me and a couple of friends came up with for, like, I don't know, a map, and then we just kind of drew it out. Not drew it out, but like kind of played around with it. We originally came up with the concept design on a mat. On like a really fluffy mat, we came up with the design of this entire place. However, I've barely started it. However, it starts with the middle. That bridge is not important for now, but we slowly got to get through the middle of the entire area. Now this map is a level 4 map, meaning that it is absolutely massive. So the way that this works is each of these areas is going to be divided into 4 sections. This section is pretty much just going to be like a lot of chaos, and that's why these I like to call them trees. I like this. It's a, you know, put a bunch of campfires down there because it looks cool. You can barely see them, bit of lava down there, you know, just a bit of chaos around these areas. Death ensue, whatever. And then around this side is the more going to be more peaceful area, still filled with death because, yeah. And over here is going to be like pretty much a human type of civilization. It's essentially like, you could say that this is like a giant fantasy world. Not really at the moment, but it could be. However, this side will just be like the normal people side. That side, this side right here is going to be more magical kind of side. Hence the bridge that is very, very long. Now, because of the old texture change on the city texture pack, which I'm currently using, everything looked great. And now everything's kind of like meh. I don't really like this grass right here. It's kind of bright. Like, you can even see the color differentiation between that. If you look on the map, the bottom half of the map and then the top half, it's kind of lighter, and I don't like it. Anyway, I'm using all sorts of various different blocks to try and make this coarse dirt, even like grass and stuff like that. This side would probably be filled with a little bit more flowers, is what I'm thinking. And have it cross over into this like watery kind of section. Same with this side. Now this side over here, round about this area right here, some areas will be bigger than others, is going to be like an old kingdom area. So like gonna just have a bunch of ruins kind of in this area, and we're gonna have pretty much like an area that goes out into this way. It's gonna be just pretty much lined with like destroyed chaos like villages. Probably I'll model them after these houses. Now considering that I am on a PlayStation 4, these might be difficult to pull off because I don't have a world edit tool that I'm aware of. And if someone could tell me if there's an edit tool in the PS4 version of Minecraft currently, that would be amazing, because I'm going to have to construct some mountains, and I'm not looking forward to it, because I'm going to have to place every single one of them down individually, and that's just not going to be fun. But in the meantime, I can keep myself busy with whatever this is. So, I think I'll just start off with a clean slate and start just grabbing some blocks and playing around with things, see what I can do to these other areas. I think I'll go this magical side. I think I'll only do like probably up to about this dried kelp blocks here. So all of that will be like kind of watery area. I'll continue the chaos path down just a little bit more. Maybe about here I'll cut off the chaos one with the soul sand. And then as for the ruins, actually no, I might wait, no, wait. This will be the cutoff between the, what is it? Normal civilization, the old civilization, the chaos civilization, and the magic civilization, which is how it's going to work. So, old civilization was too big, crumbled, and got destroyed. New civilization, slightly smaller, working for the time being. Magical civilization is very, very small. The chaos reigns supreme. Very, very basic setup for like a world. You know, it's very, what do they call it? I have no idea what they call it. There's a lot of villages around this like side of the map, which is good. It's what I need. Now, I might even have to make this like middle area even bigger, and you can already see how big it already is without me flying around. Like it's pretty big. I'm currently loading like 8 chunks because of, you know, PlayStation 4, but I might have to like literally make this 8 chunks. However, that's for a different time. For now, we can move on with this. So I need to grab some of these ice blocks. I believe some of these are blue ice and some of them are compact. Just packed ice. I'll also need a water block, wherever that is, and I can't be bothered searching it because it takes too long. Mostly because I type slow, but should be around here somewhere. There it is. Water. Can I grab these? I can. Grab coarse dirt, grab normal. Wait, that's not grass? Oh, I thought that was. Wait, what are these? Those are not ferns. That is a fern. They just turned the ferns into grass. Wait, no, that's hold on a second. Just drop that for a second. That is not a fern. What is going on? That is a fern. What do you mean? I'm so confused. Grab this. Okay, fern. Okay. Grab this. Is also a fern. Oh boy. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna go with that. Now, how did I make these? It's been a long time. I believe I just did it randomly, but kind of periodically. Okay. Still getting used to this way of mining, because it's slightly different than the normal PS4 kind of version I'm used to, and creative especially, because I'm pretty sure you have inertia now. Like, when I start moving, I don't move instantly anymore. I kind of like slow down just a little bit when I move forward. Like, I don't go fast straight away. It's kind of weird and I hate it, but I have to live with it now. Unless I went back to the old version of Minecraft, but I don't think there's really much point in doing that. Maybe I'll go back. Probably not. Now, hold on, I just need to check something. Checking. Still checking. Checking. Still checking. Why are you not loading? Oh boy. Okay, there we go. This should be working. That's good. Just had to check the checking. Just had to check the checking. Alright. I'll probably need more ice than that. Yeah, because that'll be something else, so we'll put ice in here. Also, I mixed up the mycelium, I believe it's called, with just normal grass. There was... Wait. Oh no, Podzol... The Podzol grass is still there. That's a good grass. I like that grass. Better than I like the normal grass, so I might change out the normal grass completely with just Podzol. I don't think that's what it's called, but I'm just going to call it anyway. Call it that anyway. Yeah, I'll probably put more packed ice in there later. We just want to see how it turns out for now. Oh god. Let's put some here, 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 and here. Excellent. Now, I'll go with the blue ice next. Ah, this is packed ice. I knew that. Okay, we'll do a little bit more of packed ice around. I guess it technically makes more sense for the packed ice to be further up than blue ice. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know how ice works to that extent. All I know is there's ice and harder ice. Right, put those there, put those there, that there. I might end up switching this to an older texture pack, or like, not an older one, but like the original, just because, I don't know, this texture pack is just, it's not as good as it used to be. The city texture pack used to be my favorite texture pack, my go-to. pretty much. Back on the PlayStation 3. Yes, I've never really played the PC version. Didn't care much for it. Never have, really. Never have. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, put that there, put this here. Yeah, it's looking a little bit better. I'm just putting the ice just a little bit further up. So it's kind of like climbing the wall just a little bit, the walls. And I just need a little bit more over here. Did I put packed ice? No, okay, I didn't. I did the same thing over there as I did over here. Okay, we'll cut that off there. And we will put some more blue ice over here. Compact ice, I mean. God damn it. This there, this there, this there, this those, this them, bam. Alright. Okay, we can't have that. Put this there, that there. You can tell these are, this is gonna take me a very, very long time to finish it, but I think it will look cool. I think it will look really cool in the end. That's what I'm going for. Maybe one time I'll actually show the original. I took a photo of it, that's why I was able to figure where everything was. Also, it was convenient because there was 4 of us that were doing it, and we decided to, like, we had no idea, no intention of doing this. I was the only one that decided to do this. One of us decided to draw a map, but I don't think they followed through with it. I'm not sure. But I had the idea to do it in Minecraft because I thought it would be like a really cool map, and I was like, it'd take me a while, but it would look very cool. And so far, it has promise. It's just, I'm not that great at building, as much as I hate to admit it, and I don't really have like all the cool fancy like editing stuff like how PC has their stuff, and I also don't know how and if it's possible to port worlds into PC. Because I have Minecraft on my PC, however, it doesn't run very well, or as good as I would want it to run, so I don't know if it'd be able to handle loading in so much. The PlayStation can handle it because it's a beast, but it's only loading like 8 chunks anyway, so it's not that big of a hassle. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see how it goes and see if anyone has any suggestions on how I could go about this to make my life easier. Or harder, who knows. I certainly do not. Yeah, eventually we'll be able to place some water in here and actually make it look like something other than just ice in the middle of nowhere. There. Yeah, that'll do. Like I said, I will edit these down. It will take a while though, so bear with me on that. It's pretty random. Yeah, pretty random. Okay, now what do we have in here? We have kelp, grass, and compacted. Why do I keep saying compacted? How do I get to my hotbar? Aha! There we go. Okay, if I just switch this around with this one, put this over here, this here, like that. Alright. Just to make it easier to switch. Which way am I facing? This way. So if we have some more compact, what's it called? Coarse dirt. Just kind of filtering almost a path through here. To this kind of area. Okay, I'm gonna just like do it this way. I feel like it'd be faster than me flying with inertia. I believe it's inertia, I'm not sure. Oops. And just fill this in here. Okay, then we need to fill it in with a bit of sand on the edges, so soul sand preferably. On the edges, maybe going down a little bit, and then we'll figure out where the coarse dirt's going to end up. Yeah, I'll just knock out all of this grass and just replace it with the soul sand, just for the time being. Just on the edges though. Or just specifically this edge until I can figure out what's a good pattern to kind of put here. Oops, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That one is this, and I think it's tall grass for that one. So this one. Excellent. Now, soul sand. This. Oh, hey man, what's up? Oh, it's just a world that I created a long time ago. Project K is what I named it. It's building an entire world, pretty much. It's gonna span far. Just ignore the bridge. Still working on the bridge. It's gonna take a while. This world's gonna take me a very, very long time to do. I'm just gonna slowly do it. I thought I'd stream some of it as it goes. These are what I like to call trees. For now. It's not really that much to it, really. But, it's got potential to be something, to do something. I don't know what, though. I keep breaking at other things. Now, this part is what I was up to. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, at least I think so. I mean, there's not much to it, but there will be more. There will be more. I hope. I hate this. Or at least I hate that it does that. I wonder if there's an option to turn that off. If anyone can figure out an option in the PlayStation menu, or the PlayStation menu for Minecraft on how to turn off this motion, that'd be great. Okay, I'm just gonna do this way. It's faster, even though it's soul sand. Okay. I got that part filled out. How did the rest of these parts go? Pretty much the same around all of it, so we're just gonna do it like that. Oop. And get rid of that one. And alright. I'm just gonna actually, why don't I do this way? This kind of seems a little bit faster. I'm all for speed in this type of thing. But I also want it to look nice, so it's an awkward balance. I want it to look nice as well as looking random, because I kind of do want it to look kind of natural. Like, obviously this this doesn't look natural, but it looks interesting. What I'm gonna do is just like, this is gonna be like a giant pillar kind of thing, almost like a beam of pure energy that enters this area. I don't know what it's gonna look like yet. I'm kind of still working on what that was gonna look like. I'm just getting the areas that are affected around that central point, just to see how interesting it gets. And I'll probably just play around with the design just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going back down here. Ah! And yeah. I might do other Minecraft stuff, just because Minecraft's a nice, relaxing game where I don't have to get stressed about being killed or the thought of losing all of my money in an all or nothing situation. It's just the only thing you have to worry about is creepers, and it's kind of peaceful. Then again, I am probably never going to play a world in peaceful. Just an FYI. I'll probably try and do most of my worlds in hard mode, actually. I feel like I can handle that challenge. I'm just like looking so far into the future right now. I just really want to see what this looks like when it's all done. Like, once I can get this like this middle ring finished, the outsides of it are gonna be very simple. Well, not simple, but just like they're gonna be a lot easier to do than this. Because this part is like purely just making it up as I go along. You know? What do you think, duck or chicken? You duck chicken. That's what I thought. But yeah, because those parts are going to be like structured houses and all that, so it's going to be a lot easier to do something like that. It's going to me, it's easier to build a house than trying to randomly generate like world terrain. If that makes any sense. Like, making things look random without a random world generator yourself is kind of difficult. Not gonna lie. Hello, kelp block. Oops. I was kind of thinking between streaming this and streaming Stardew. Okay, that's way too even looking. For things like Stardew, I'm going to have like a cold cut kind of streaming thing to it, as well as an edited version. So it's a more shorter episode and more watchable. But if you want to see the full thing, then you can just go to a cold cut, or what I'm going to call a cold cut playlist. So then you can just view the entire thing and see how many times I make a fool of myself. Essentially. So yeah. And then I'll see how it goes from there. Same with the Star Wars series. I haven't posted a video on that in a while. I'm trying to work on that. Trying to get into that. It's just I'm trying to delve into the world of editing at the same time. I just needed the proper software to do it and the time to learn how to do it. So that's why videos have been a bit slower, among other things. So hopefully they'll start picking up pace after this week. Or this week for me. I got a lot of plans for videos. Oh god, I just need time to work on how I'm gonna go about doing them. Like, for example, this video, I've been planning to do this for a couple of days. I just didn't have the time to do it because I wanted to make it a long video, and then I wanted to try my luck in editing it out afterwards. Like, even so, like how long I'm actually going to be spending on this is still like not a lot of time, because like we're already 30 minutes through and I have not really done that much. My ideal thing is I would love to have a team kind of effort working on this. It'd be so cool, you know, just have a bunch of people come in, just help me work on doing this. I'll probably look into world edit after this video probably and see if it is a thing, because if it is a thing, you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be using it. Especially when it comes to like building mountain terrain and like building houses and all that, because if I can just like copy and paste a house, ooh, you have no idea what that means to me after being someone that's like played only the PlayStation 3 version of Minecraft for like I don't know how many years, 3 or 4 years, played the PlayStation 4 version for about a year, not like, you know, consistently, just like every now and then, but then to be able to world edit would just be an absolute dream. Be very great, very epic. So I hope my audio is coming over okay. I don't know whether it's to the loud or to the very quiet side. I'll have to check it after, and hopefully it's okay, because I don't really know how to quiet it in editing form. I may figure it out, but who knows. Right now it's just a lot of grass. Also, if you're wondering how I actually made these little divots like that, I didn't mine it out individually. I'm not that cruel to myself. What's it called? I used TNT to kind of just like make it a controlled explosion by putting it in certain areas. Makes it kind of look natural, I guess. As natural as TNT explosions could be, I assume. And put that there, and this. Okay. Here we go. And we just need to go around these areas. I said this is a process. You can imagine how long it took me to even just dig this out. On the original PS4 edition, you couldn't dig very fast. Oh great, now it's raining. I thought I turned weather off. Whatever. You couldn't dig this fast for some reason. I mean, it's not digging that fast, but the original PS4 edition made it so much more difficult. So what I did was I ended up getting an anvil and creating an efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 shovel. So then I can just mow grass like it was nothing. That's what I did. God, it still took me ages to actually dig out this hole. And I really don't want to do that again. Although I feel like I'm going to have to make it bigger, and I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm sure it will be an interesting Interesting thing to do. Okay. Right. Now, I don't know what that's gonna be. I'm probably just gonna change that, just so it matches up. Probably matches up better. Now I got to do this side. It's gonna be a long process till this actually gets finished, but like I said before, I can't wait till it gets finished. I think it'll look cool. Or at least I hope it does. That's too long. Whoops. Smash that. I don't know how well the rain is coming off through the video, but it's kind of peaceful. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up changing this texture pack the next time I do this, whenever I do this next. Alright, that's the kelp block. And just do up to here. There we go. And that's the whole way around. You can probably hear my buttons clicking, to be honest. That probably doesn't sound great. Okay. Sheep, please move. Thank you. I didn't want to do that. At least I don't have a diamond sword on me. I don't know if I destroyed that one. I'm going to put that there anyway. Okay. Do that. This. I think that grass has just grown back, so I'll just put that in. Yeah, it's amazing when you dig all of this out, it's just all dirt, and then when you add like mycelium into it, it just all starts spreading so fast into like its dirt or its type of grass block. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a virus. It kind of looks like a virus just like spreading through someone's system or something like that. Bit weird. Bit weird. Actually, I can't hear the rain anymore. Either that or it's just like really silent. I don't know whether it's because I turned it down on my settings or whether I'm just deaf. I don't know. It just sounds kind of weird. Right, now, how does this one look? Weird. That's what it looks like. Weird. I need to get some bone blocks and dot those everywhere. Sheep, can you please get out? I need to get animals out of here. I have no idea how. What's the inside of these? Was the inside of these also just a mixture of all three? Oh, it's so much harder to do it with this stupid movement. But I can work with it, I guess. I don't know if I like this this area as much as the lava area that I did. that area looks a lot better in my opinion. Plus it has the smoke effect to it, and you know, who doesn't love a good smoke effect with a campfire? Oh, apparently I already did that side. Wow. However, I'm only doing some parts of it this time. What are you building? Sorry, it's hard to read it. This is my Project K world. This is a giant, gonna be a giant world subdivided into 4 different, you could probably call them kingdoms, I think. One is going to be absolute chaos with things that I like to call trees. Take that how you will. Put campfires down here for a cool effect with these lava blocks and literal lava. Makes it cooler in the rain, which is going to be dedicated as a chaos kind of area, just going this way. And then it's going to also stretch over here. This is where it separates into a it's going to be a, what's it called, kind of a broken civilization, more or less in ruins kind of area on this side, where the kingdom's going to kind of cross into this area and it's just going to be destroyed. Essentially it's like a giant blast of, you could say, magic that impacts this middle area the most and kind of divided it between the two, or the 4, let's say kingdoms for now. Then next to the ruins is a civilization divided by these kelp blocks and this wall of soul sand, block of soul sand. And here is going to be just what's left of civilization in a kind of smaller area, just going this way. And in this tiny little area, which is by this part that I'm just making now, between the kelp block, and I didn't put a marker here, so we're just going to say by the kelp block and this tree and the bridge, the very, very long bridge, is going to be like the, let's say, magical area, which is very small. So people from this area go to harness the magic that's from this area. These people are just chaos, so meh. This one's the broken civilization that's moved over to this civilization, is trying to cope with these two. So that's pretty much the basic idea of what this is going to be. It's going to take me a very, very long time to do this without world edit, but I think I'll manage. But yeah, that's pretty much the basic idea of what it is. Me and a couple friends drew it down. Well, not drew it, but we were playing on a really, really fluffy mat, and we all 4 of us made a kingdom of our own, and then we made this middle spire part. We called it the spire, actually. That's what that middle part's going to be called, is the spire. And then from there we kind of made like a, I don't know, our own mythology about it. So we did that, and I decided to make it into a Minecraft world. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. This was a very, very long time ago though, so yeah. I still have the picture of the map, of the original map that we created, which I use as a template to try and figure out where things are. But this is a level 4 map, so it's really, really big. That sounds so awesome. Will be cool when you are finished. Great idea. Thanks. Unfortunately, I can't take all the credit for it, but I can take all the credit for this world. I don't know why it's so hard to read that text. I don't know why it cuts it up. It doesn't, like, automatically hyphenate it for some reason. or whatever that term is. Yeah. Can you please get out of there? Kind of need to break that. Okay, he's dead. It's kind of hard to move around though, because like I move forward and I don't go like as fast instantly. I just kind of speed up. It's very strange. I don't know if I can turn that off. I really hope I can. Yeah, I need to do this side now. I'll probably end up like taking breaks and just going to like the outskirts of these areas and just kind of building the actual buildings. Because I feel like building the actual buildings would be a lot more fun than watching me dig dirt. But we'll see how it goes. Oops, I accidentally broke that. Which one is this one? Is this packed ice? Yes, yes it is. What was I using? Soul sand. I'm surprised I haven't done this area actually. I might quickly do that. Use blue ice down here. Make some packed ice. Get rid of that one. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is much easier. Okay, and that should be good for now. Okay, maybe some more soul sand over here. I'm trying to make this as random as possible. What are your thoughts on the new update coming? Which update? It's kind of been a while since I've gone over or looked over Minecraft updates. I'm assuming the Nether one, the Nether update, because the only relevant update I've heard it, because I know that bees are already a thing. You can also tame foxes and all that, get all that stuff, which is pretty cool. The Nether update though is going to be something that's going to be really interesting. Yeah, okay. It is the Nether one. I've already heard like a lot of cool stuff about the Nether update. Like, I think there'll be netherite tools, as far as I'm aware of. But there's also like the new world generations within the Nether, like trees and stuff like that. Essentially, what they're doing is making the Nether livable, which would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to just do like a survival, but only in the Nether kind of thing. Like do all the stuff to get to the Nether, then go to the Nether, and then you can't leave, kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, because they're also apparently, which is kind of sad, they're getting rid of the old zombie pigmen, which have been in the game for ages. They're getting rid of those and they're replacing them with things called piglins. And the piglins act pretty much the same way as zombie pigmen, but it's like they don't what's it called? Oh, that's right. You can trade with them instead of just like, killing them, occasionally getting some gold and stuff like that. They also have a chance to drop gold ingots as well now, which is kind of cool. They never used to do that. Just something added to their loot table, I guess. Being able to trade with them is huge, because you could potentially get crying obsidian, which is an old block that was going to be added into Minecraft but never got added. So Now we can finally see what that looks like, and apparently it looks kind of cool. And it has a purpose. If only PS4 had mods. Yeah, mods. If only. If it had mods, this world would already look amazing. I'd be slapping on a whole bunch of textures. Oh, and chiseled and bits mod would be awesome as well. I can place stuff where, like, exactly where I want it to be placed, instead of a roundabout. There would also be, what's the other one? There's a lot of good textures out there, texture packs out there with that concern mods. Because I'm pretty sure this version has like a type of mod thing that you can do, but I think it's only world specific because of the new PlayStation update for Bedrock, you know. But yeah. Also, if anyone is worried about how long this video is going to be, I am going to be editing this one down. Well, as much as I can. I mean, there's a lot of times where I just pause and don't talk for a little bit. Like then, which I can just edit out just to make the video a bit shorter. I'm going to have this Minecraft series under a cold cut playlist, which is what I'm going to call it, so that it's you can watch the full stream if you want to, but I'm also going to have an edited version which is going to be a lot shorter. The same thing I'm going to do with the Star Wars series. From this point on, I don't know if I'll go back and edit the other ones. I might, if I have time. However, with the Stardew series, Stardew Valley series, and the Star Wars series mainly are the ones that I'm going to be trying to edit down, and any other series that I create along the way, like this one. This series, though, however, for Project K is probably not going to be regularly uploaded. I'm probably going to do this like once a month, once every 2 months or something like that, just because it's a big project, but it's not like going to be the greatest project, and plus if I work on it all the time I'm going to get bored of it, and I don't want that. We don't want that to happen. I don't want any more unfinished projects on Minecraft. But if anyone knows how to download a PS4 world from a PlayStation 4 or 3 and like be able to port it over to like a PS4 or computer or vice versa, if anyone knows how to do that, that'd be great, because I would love to know how to do that, because I will probably just put this world on my PC if I can do that, and see if that works any better, and see if I can get world edit, because if I can, then I most certainly will, probably. I don't know how I will record after that. Like, I might, if it does become a thing, then I might just like put it on there, then record it, or put it on there, do the world edit, port it back, and then like record it, see an update, do a little bit of housekeeping, and then port it back and just do it like that. You could by getting the seed of the world. But if I get the seed of the world, does it come with what I've built in the seed already, or does it only come with the with just the terrain of, like, the original terrain of the world? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like it would just come with the original look of the world without what I've built already. I mean, I don't know. If I did, it probably wouldn't take me as long, like restarting it. Could probably do it a lot faster, but I don't know. All this has character. All these individual TNT explosions that created these pathways, you know. It's kind of cool. I'll see. This. But I don't know if there's any other way to do it. But if that works, that'll be great. Like if it's not confirmed, then I'll definitely try and see if that works, and also brings this stuff with it. Because if it does, then that'll be great. I'll probably bring a whole bunch of my other worlds on. Also, not far from now, probably, I'll be creating a what's it called? Another Minecraft series, a different Minecraft series, on tooltips and other things on Minecraft. They'll be relatively short videos, but I think they'll be informational. Informational, is that the right word? I have no idea. I'm kind of just talking now. Just talking for the sake of talking. Yeah, you could try by building another world and getting the seed and see if your buildings are still there. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure if I did it with PlayStation it wouldn't work. Then again, I always forget that this is the Bedrock update where it switched it over, you know? And I know that Xbox has always been able to do it, and you can now play with Xbox players. I already have. It's kind of cool, actually. Have a little world going on. Which would be cool once servers actually come out, because I got a couple servers that I can join already, I think. So that'd be cool when that comes around to Minecraft, or to this version of Minecraft, because I believe this version of Minecraft's in like 1.14.5 almost. Got a long way to go to the Nether update. Actually, the Nether update is 1.15, I think. And then 1.16 is where all the cool Nether stuff comes out. But that's a long way down the track. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of interesting stuff coming up. I think I need more bone blocks. Maybe we'll start putting some coarse dirt down in here. I'll just convert it all to coarse dirt for the moment and see what it looks like. What was this block? That's packed ice. Neat. Also, I'm pretty sure that that button's not actually preset. I'm pretty sure you actually have to put that button on if you want it, which is the pick thing. It doesn't even show up anymore, but if I press right on my directional pad on the D-pad, it will automatically switch to that block. Or if I'm not holding that block in my inventory, it will just pick it up for me, so I don't have to go through the inventory or through this mess. This makes my life so much easier. It would have made my life a lot easier if I was doing that, building those other worlds that I've built, but oh well. Which, if I can actually figure out how to get those old PS3 worlds I have onto my PS4, because I lost my PS4 account, pretty much, PS3 account, so that's a whole nother story. But if I can figure out how to get that world onto this world, then I can show everyone some of my old worlds. And yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But we'll be able to see what that looks like in a later video, maybe. Right, have I gotten all these? Nope. I don't like that kelp block being there. Yeah, we'll get rid of those too. Oh my god, okay, I don't want to smash everything. But now that I have a way of editing things, it should make it so that the videos aren't as long or drag on as long as they usually do. Like this one, for example. It's going to drag on quite a bit. Because I want to make a decent amount of progress, but I also, like, don't want to cut the video too short and not make any progress at all. Like, I've literally, in this video, only done this little section here. And that's taken me literally an hour. Exactly an hour. So, it's a long process. But hopefully it will be worth it. And even if it's not worth it, at least I can say I finished it. Just gotta figure out where all of these are so I can put these in their random spots. Okay, I don't like the fact that that looks like that, so I'm going to cover that up with some of this, like that. Maybe put some bone block in there, yeah. Put some of that coarse dirt under that. Some more bone block under there. Just as an FYI, the bridge is going to go straight to like the castle of the magic area. If I can figure out how to warp people to the other side, I will. And have the bridge is literally just like for show, but yeah, it's going to be something like that. And this is going to just be an area, don't mind the skeletons, it's going to be an area that just goes straight through like a pathway. A safe pathway maybe. And go into this area of like nice flowers, all magical and stuff like that, harnessing the power from that, so that's going to work. So I might like maybe cut through this tree maybe a little bit, just to have a linear path, or maybe I'll just make it more natural looking. I don't know at this point. I think it will be worth it. Can't wait to see some ruins being built maybe next time. Yeah, I might start on the ruin side because I've been working on this side for a lot, as you can see, doing that fire area, and I still have to do a little bit more of that fire area. Although the fire area is a lot more fun to do because it's less blocks that I have to place down, but it just also looks visually cooler. Like with all these dead bushes around and the occasional fern, you know. Then these wicked looking tree things, which I might actually add lanterns to. Because at night time this place is kind of bright but also dim. But yeah, I might start next time on the ruin area, which is this area in between here. So we'll have like maybe just broken shacks or like houses, probably out of the stone variety, a bit of wood variety in there, between shaved wood, logs, and like other various types, and then we'll just span it all the way up pretty much. Well, we'll have like a little, probably a little town area between here, and then like little town, maybe some fields and stuff like that. Actually, a great way to do it would probably be to have all the farming districts down here. So if this was destroyed and is in ruins, if the farming district is in ruins, and then you go further up, that means that their food supply would be cut off, which would then be a reason why this is in ruins, which probably would make more sense. See, I'm great at this. I'm great at making lore on the fly. But yeah, I'll probably try and do some of that next time and create some houses is what I meant to say, not create some world. I technically am doing that already. Let's plant some grass. I can't leave that. I can't leave that in there. It clashes too much with that one because it's the exact same. Okay, now can I actually put grass on this? Oh, I can. That's good. We'll just sprinkle some grass every now and then. No, I can't sprinkle any grass there because there's no dirt. That's not good. Is that a pink sheep? I can't tell. Well, I have to go. Thank you for the great stream. Oh god, I have to like think when trying to read. But no problem. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Right, I think I'll put some grass here. I need to like distribute out my dirt blocks a little bit more. Break the sand up too. Oh, that's not meant to be there. Nope. There we go. Alright. Have that going up there. This is a little bit too even, so that's going to be a good break up. Nope. There we go. Oops, I accidentally made that kind of even. Let's not put that there. Let's put that there. Let's see. Put one there. Grass, grass, grass. Put some dirt down here. Some dirt over here. Some dirt down here. Excellent. Yeah, break this up a little bit over here. Break this up down here. And do this over here. And do this down here. A lot of grass, not grass, a lot of dirt placement I gotta figure out, you know, for this random generation type of thing. I'm definitely going to try and see if I can port this seed to my computer version of Minecraft. Because if I can, oh, it's going to be so good. I should probably create, wait. That's another question I'll have to see if I can get answered, is if I can port, not port, what's the word for it? I'm trying to think. If I can, oh god, I lost my train of thought, that's not good. I can't remember. I'm sure it will come back to me. Oh, it's bothering me that I can't remember it. I hate that. I hate not being able to remember something that I was just thinking about. And it's weird. Usually I'd forget something like that because of like being interrupted, but I think the only thing that interrupted me is myself. Hello, Mr. Sheep. I'm surprised you're still alive, to be honest. Okay. The dirt placement's a little bit more random, a little bit more nicer looking. Maybe a little bit more dirt over here. Put some dirt in between these. That's nice, that's nice. Put some dirt up here, here. Some dirt over here and here. Excellent. Let's get rid of some of this. Bring this dirt through here. Ah, yes, very nice. And we'll probably just break this up just a little bit. Just because it's too much sand in one area. Put some dirt there. Oh, still got some of these blocks in here. Man, I really didn't get them all, did I? Okay, it's a bit better. Yeah, got some grass there. Grass, dirt again. I keep saying that. Okay, dirt here, dirt here. I need a little bit more dirt on this side. There we go. And we already got some there. That side's fine because that side's already done. Alright, now we can do some more grass placement. Excellent. Excellent. Kind of just spam it around these areas, to be honest. Around the outskirts. Hello, duck. Chicken. Chicken duck. Yeah. Okay, now we can just figure out where to place it here. I don't want to like put them too close together, like in a nice fashion, you could say. I want to spread them out a little bit because I also want to make room for the grass and the fern, which apparently is under the same name for some reason. No clue why. I think it might just be a glitch. Who knows? I say that a lot actually, I just realised that. Okay. Go over here, put some over here, over here, over here. Oh, I missed one. Okay. I gotta put water in some of these areas, so I can't fill it in too much with grass, otherwise it's just gonna get destroyed anyway. But there is a lot of grass here at the moment, so we'll just try and put it on the insides a little bit more. It's probably good. I'll go in here, one and maybe one up there. This side needs a little bit more grass on it. And dirt. Okay, so we'll put one up here, one down there, and one here. Okay, this side's looking pretty nifty. Maybe some grass here will do. There we go. A little bit up here, a little bit down there, a little bit up here. A little bit there. A little bit up here, a little bit up here. Yeah, a little bit down there. And maybe one up there. Alright. We can add in those bone bits like after. I love it how it doesn't actually, you don't actually have to be that far away for that smoke to just stop. Like once you reach a certain point, it starts again. It's kind of strange. Kind of cool though. Alright, now let's get some of this fern. That is not the same as what that looks like. But hey, I will go with it. Okay, it's a lot easier to place these things down. Oh man, it destroys the grass. That's not good. Okay, yeah, it's kind of annoying that it does that. Because I kind of wanted to just spam it. Now I have to think about spamming it. God damn it. At least they kind of grow at different sizes though, so it makes it a little bit more easier to deal with. What happens if I spam it? No, nothing happens if I spam it on the one spot. Okay. Now we just have to spread them out so that it doesn't look like I've just gone in a straight line and just zipped through. Well, I don't know about straight line, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll put a couple there. I guess I should probably put some more grass. I mean, what's it called? Dirt. That's the one. Put some more dirt in there. More grass there. Maybe next to this on both sides. Excellent. Some there. Maybe one in that middle part there. Hopefully I can get the water to go around it. This is looking pretty good. Maybe some there. A little bit down here and down here. Make sure I fill up these top parts with some as well. I think putting a grass one, a dirt block there would be good with some grass on top of it. Put this over there, put this over there, put that over there. That's an excellent spot. Too much kelp in one area there, so let's take it down to 2. That should be nice. Put a couple up here as well. One over there. Excellent. Couple over there, couple over there. One over there. Alright. Yeah, it's looking a bit better. Not as much as it would be if I added the water in there, which I will do. Alright, now let's try and get that water in there. I'm gonna figure out how I laid it out on this one. Okay. Did I use any specifics? No, not really. They kind of just came from just normal dirt, which might actually be good to do. Okay, yeah. Glad I had a look at that. So, this might be a good spot right here. Put some water there. Excellent. Have that flow through. Some water there. Have that flow through. And maybe have some water there. Have that flow through. Keeps that bit of grass alive. Maybe have that flow as well. Flow through as well. Excellent. Okay. That would flow over. That might not. Yes. We'll flow through that. Alright. Moving on to this area. I think flowing past this would be very nice. Flowing through here. Flowing next to this. And out from that. Maybe adding this at double. Yes. Need a little bit more water on this side, but I think that should be good. Maybe we'll just break a couple here and replace that with some blue ice. Yeah, there we go. Now we move on down here. Put some water there. Put some here and there. Maybe there's just a splash by this kelp. And make that kelp. And maybe just here. Excellent. Now, what if I want some here? Break up this kelp just a little bit. Put that there. The soul sand can go bye-bye. And break up this kelp just a little bit. Excellent. Ooh, maybe have a little bit of a flow through here. Ooh. Yep. And that water flow through. Still a little bit bare on this little island here. Maybe if I do that. Yep, that's looking good. If I do this here. Also matched up with this one. It doesn't disturb anything on here. Doesn't disturb everything on here. Alright, let's keep going. Some water in there. Put some water by this kelp. Then move the kelp down there. Let's break that and have that water. Make that blue ice there. And have the water kind of flowing off there as well. Alright. Now we move into this area. Get rid of the sand block. Yes, this is a nice big area, so we can have a lot of water flowing through here. Alright. This is looking pretty snazzy, pretty wet actually. It's very wet. Let's put that there. Right, just a little bit more area to fill in. Just quickly check something. Okay, we're good. And I'll just... Alright. That there. That there. Maybe some more water on this side? Yeah. I think we'll subdivide into this area first. I need that to be there. There we go. Actually, no. I need that to be down here. Alright. Break that one. Have the water flowing off just a little bit from there. Break that block. Yep. Okay, have this one break. Excellent. It flowed into two different directions. That's exactly what I wanted. Now it flow through there. Flow through this. And flow down here. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to destroy that. We'll put it over here and do that. And both of those flow. And this one up here flow. Excellent. Okay, put this one flow. And this one flow. Alright. I think here. Alright, now we have to go down this area. I think putting a flow through there and carrying it over through to here, that'd be good. Excellent. Breaking that one, making that a bit flowy. Alright, breaking that, breaking this, and breaking this one. And of course that block, which I missed. I don't know how I missed that one, but yeah. Right, now the only thing that's left is adding in these little bones. So we'll just add these in every, I don't know, every now and then. There we go, like that. Just pretty much random-ish looking shapes. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll replace that later. I should probably replace it now actually before I forget about it. There we go. Put some more grass over here as well. Yep, that's looking good. And then put a little... Nope. And then do that. And then let's do this one like that. Excellent. Alright, we'll do this one kind of similar, not really. Do it like that, and then that. Alright, just got a couple more of those to do, and then this will be the water section. The water section of the magic area completed. Well, not completed. I still have to add in these little lantern things. I might change that though, because this area is not meant to be chaos. It's meant to be more or less just magical. So I might put even like some flowers and stuff like that, some beehives potentially. You know, make it maybe a little bit more forested, like sprouting out some actual trees or generating more or less my own type of trees for this area. But I like this bone kind of, almost bone dry but like filled with water kind of look. You know, like The whole water everywhere, not a drop to drink because you're on the ocean kind of thing. It's an interesting look. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Oops, grass is in my way. I couldn't place that one. Alright, let's do this there, this here, that there, and that there. This. Alright, that, and this. Okay, there's bone areas. Yeah, it's definitely looking a lot like the other side, which is exactly what I want. I want it to look the exact same. Now, if you can remember at the start of the stream, this was literally just dirt, and now I've turned it into the exact same as this. Whether you think it's great or not, looks great or not, the fact that I'm able to copy it after so many months before is pretty good. I mean, this one obviously has a little bit more variety to it. And this one a bit less so. But hey, it's pretty epic. I wasn't meant to destroy that one, but that works out. Okay, destroy that one, put this one here. Easy. I'm going a little bit past the, what's it called? A little bit past the kelp block pillar, but that's fine. Because I can always just, like, for the actual civilization area, I can always just, like, cut this back a little bit. Like, fill this in. That little lip there, and maybe this one here too. Just fill them in if I need the extra space. I don't think I will, but it's an option. Okay, I wasn't meant to destroy that one, that's for sure. Okay, that, and I need to put that back there. Alright, let's see. Let's destroy this area here. Put this one here. Block. Bop. Bop. And a bop. And a bop. Alright, that's that little area done. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was not sand, but we're gonna go with it. Because, Wandering Trader, what do you got? What do you got? Some bamboo. Actually would be really useful if you were to come back in a different world, my dude. I could really use some of that bamboo in a different world. Yeah. Not the best. Glowstone's alright. Melon seeds, meh. I think it was a melon seeds. Either the melon or pumpkin seeds. Bamboo's pretty good. The slime is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's blue ice if I had to guess. These are pumpkin seeds. I don't know. Yeah. Ah, if I do this. Okay, yeah, it is blue ice. Blue ice is really good. If you didn't know, blue ice allows you to travel really fast. And on a boat. So if you like lay a 2x2 path, well, not a 2x2. How would you put it? A 1x1 or a 1x2 kind of path. Just two equal lines right next to each other. Let's just put it that way. And you do that, and then you just, you know, put a barrier up if you feel like you should need the safety and you don't want to fall off and have to get back on it with your boat. You do that, and then You'd go for as far and as long as you want it to be, and you just, you just boat ride there in like half a second. It's pretty epic. But the coolest thing about that is the fact that you can also place down ice in the nether. Or at least so far as I can remember. I don't know if the updates have changed that or not. I hope they haven't. But if they haven't, it's a pretty good way of travelling around there. Even if you have the elytra, I still wouldn't suggest flying around the nether, just because it's the nether. You're probably gonna die by lava or get shot out of the air by a wicked ghast, but live and learn, I suppose. But look at that. Got it down. That's pretty cool. I'm going to develop this pathway just a little bit. Now I used prismarine blocks and purple blocks, and I believe this is quartz slabs. It's either quartz slab or smooth quartz slab. Don't remember which. I could probably just pick it up and figure it out. It's just quartz. So I might get rid of these people, these little skeleton boys. Also, I did this by armor stands and a skeleton. I can also change the pose. Yeah, we'll just have some dabbing skeletons, because why not? I don't know why. I don't even know why that's a thing. Are these also prismarine brick slabs? Do I actually have any real prismarine blocks? Or are they all slabs? Wait, these are all slabs? Really? Wait. Oh, I can't go under the bridge. Huh. Alright. That's that done. Let's see. I want to make this path more natural looking, but also cool. I think it might be a cooler idea to use this podzol grass. Unless there's any other grass. I don't think there is. Some of these look really wacky. But just look at that. It just looks so much nicer, in my opinion. Actually, I might keep the kind of waterlogged area like still there, but off of this pathway. Like, as you walk through here, I'll kind of like get rid of these like little areas in between here, like all this bone and all these, and like some of the sand. And as you walk through here, it's gonna be like more flowery, more colourful kind of thing, more magical, you could say. And even like going into here, it will be kind of like half the waterlogged area with kelp and whatever, and then also go into this colourful kind of look. Kind of like a divided section kind of thing. I think that's what I'll go for, and just play around with that look, see how that works and all that. I think that's how I'll go about doing that. So as you walk here, everything kind of gets filled with life and some. So, yeah, oh man, I love this grass so much more. I mean, look at that. Definitely a fall type of grass, or an autumn type of grass, depending on how you want to say it. I think I would prefer saying autumn, just because, like, you have spring, you have winter, you have summer. And fall is already word. Autumn is its own word entirely. Apart from being a name. So you have something like this. Going through. Just cut a path through. To about here. I'll probably change all this sand up and then get rid of some of this bone area. And like, make it look a little bit more colourful, because having bone next to what's meant to be like a colourful, joyful area is probably a mood killer. But yeah, have the pathway coming off, something like that. I think that's meant to be one of those, and so is this, and so is that. Like that. And like that. Wait, do that. Yeah, it looks a little better. Maybe this. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's a little bit off center, kind of bothers me just a small wee bit, but I'm just gonna ignore it for now because I'm not trying to be like OCD perfectionist at the moment. Then we'll have this go over here. I might have to move those flowers over a little bit, like more in this area. Get rid of this lava torn area. Also, you can kind of see it, like, you can see that this one has like very big kind of, I don't know, tendril kind of light fork lightning kind of thing going on over this one. It's so much bigger than this one. This one's bigger. This one's like longer. This one's kind of, and then this little one over here is like barely anything. Which is, I guess you could say, a chaos meter. Like, no matter what civilization you're in, there's always going to be chaos. It's just how they choose to deal with chaos. This one, obviously, the entire city's in ruins, so it's going to be pretty much chaos no matter what you do. If you're still alive in that area anyway. Oh, it's raining again. This one, it's a new civilization, slightly smaller than the last, but it's still got its amount of chaos. The Magic Kingdom, very small. Very small, so it's kind of cool falling down with the rain. But because it's so small, there's barely anyone that actually lives there, so having chaos there is not going to be too often. There's an anvil here, that's kind of weird. Oh, it's probably because I made that efficiency shovel. But this is where the most chaos happens, because it's just like kind of like a chaotic Badlands. I'm also thinking of up in this top area, if you can see my marker pointing like towards the top, I'm going to create like a giant forested area all the way up there, which is going to be where some outsiders live. People that didn't want to be part of any of this. Because in the Four Kingdoms, or what's left of the fourth, that one, they all kind of worship this middle as kind of like, I don't know, some benevolent force kind of thing. So these ones, the chaos-ridden ones, are all for the whole sacrifices kind of thing to it. That's why you see all of this. Okay, it's just a pig. All of this blood and decay, all the heads everywhere, and all the blood and guts and all that. Also, I think it was a great idea using that nether wart block for guts, because it kind of does look like it. It's kind of gross. It's a nice looking horse. I like this horse. You're very cool. Anyway, but yeah, that's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be like that for this area. Very barbaric kind of area, if you would. Now this area. Now the reason why this place is in ruins is one, because I just made it up off the fly, this part that I'm about to tell you, and two, because the, I guess you could say queen, I don't know how you want to put it, she was in the middle of that and got absolutely yeeted into oblivion or the unknown. None of the other three know what actually happened to her. None of the three kingdoms actually knows what happened to her. But what ensued is the destruction of her kingdom and all of that. So that's why it's in ruins, or partly why it's in ruins. The other half is half of the fields will be damaged, and essentially nothing will be able to grow on them, making their way of living just impossible. So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. And they're pretty much like they pray for the safety of everyone else and kind of try and protect people from this area. I wouldn't call it pray, maybe just like more or less like a safeguard. They don't let anyone kind of trespass this area apart from certain people. So, or that's what's going to be left of them, is just going to be like a broken civilization that's kind of the law that stayed kind of thing. It's going to be like an enforcement kind of area. Not a bad enforcement, it's just going to be like ground laid rules, no one goes near this, that's end of story kind of thing. Very cutthroat. Where this civilization, it's going to just pretty much be like a normal civilization, kingdom kind of area in like however long ago, mid 1700s, 1800s kind of thing, kind of deal, you know? Just like buildings, old buildings, kingdom, castle, all that. So that's going to be relatively very easy to build. This is the ruins part's the most interesting part for me. That's going to be the most fun part to build, just because building destroyed things is a lot easier than building the whole thing. And as for the magical side, there's a lot got to do with this one. I mean, the bridge is already there, so that's a start. But yeah. Also, before I started this, the bridge was there on the map, like a line. I went down to like look at it as I saw the grass was changing color, and the bridge kind of just disappeared from the map. Like, obviously it's still here because you can see it, you can walk into it and all that, you can walk on top of it, but it disappeared from the map and I don't know why. Maybe it's just too thin for it to be loaded and registered as like pixels, but I don't know. So yeah, creating the magical kingdom is going to be surrounded by hills. I mean, there'd be like lakes, rivers, other different bits of hills, the forest and area, but this one's going to be kind of secluded from the rest. Like, only going to be very certain ways that you could actually get into this area, kind of thing. And it will be difficult to get in this area by walking. That's what I'm going to say about it. It's more or less going to be towers than a kingdom, but still collectively a kingdom. Just smaller than this one. Now, as for the barbaric area, what that would actually kind of look like is more or less crudely put together kind of shelters. Functional, practical, just not efficient. There's probably like words that I'd use to describe this area. Heavily populated as well. It's kind of like I'll kind of probably create different tribes. I literally got that idea just because there's one village over there's another village over there, barbaric area, chaos ensues, one village attack this village, this village attack this village, bring the survivors here, kill them. Very, very simple. But yeah, it's just going to be chaos around here. People will try and build civilizations. People might be even good people. It's just bad things happen over this side. That's all that can be said. The mountainous ranges are probably going to be more on this side just to stop these people from coming over to these people. Because that's probably the last thing. Good thing for the civilizations is most of the bad people are on this side, the opposite side. However, that's obviously not going to stop the chaos from seeping through. Now, chaos can seep through here, but that's mostly just because of the land. The people on this side are relatively good people. But I'll figure it out more as I go. And then we just gotta do this path through here, redo that thing there for next time, and then we'll start work on that ruin area. Maybe putting like plots of houses through here. I'll also get ready for next time to see if the seed works on computer, just so I can have a world gen. And then I'll tinker away with that a little bit, and like put some copies up of things if it does work. This is if it does work, and then bring it back to PlayStation and see if it works that way. And if it does, I'll probably work a lot on it then, doing it through World Edit, then come back to this version, to the PlayStation 4 version, to stream and record it, because I can't stream and record it off of my computer. It can't handle it. So I'll do it that way. So then, if you want, you can still see how progress is being made on Project K. But I think that'll do it for me today, or tonight. Relatively long stream. And I hope that I actually have enough editing power, will, and determination to actually sit down and edit this video later. Because I'm probably not going to record it. I mean, I'm probably not going to edit it till like maybe a couple days later. So you'll only be able to watch the stream. But I promise that I will try and get that edited video out as soon as I can. Just bear with me. But as always, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. Comment on any suggestions or any of the discussions I've talked about, on what your thoughts are on that. I can't remember all the things I just talked about. But if you remember, please let me know in the comments below what you think about what I said at that point in time. Timestamp it if you want. And subscribe if you think that you'll enjoy watching this. Yeah. I can kind of hear the rain now. Weird. Anyway. Yeah. I'm getting distracted by the rain and animals. It's really nice, really peaceful. Which reminds me, I will try and do that other Minecraft series that I'm planning on doing. I'll also try and do more Star Wars, do more Stardew Valley. I'll try and do more Star Wars and Stardew Valley, definitely. Probably Star Wars first. Probably Star Wars might be the next stream I do. Then Stardew Valley. Possibly on the same day. I don't know. I'll edit those videos as soon as I can as well when they come out. And yeah, and see how it goes. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.